trip up, and I kind of had to keep my eyes on the road instead of looking up. And it was beautiful to watch it soar. I don't know what it was stalking, but it was stalking something for a big feed. There was a fire burning to the side, so whatever was being flushed out. So it took me back to my childhood growing up on Groot Island in the Gulf of Carpentaria for burn-offs and that sort of thing as well. So I thought we might go around and do introductions, but do you want to disclose what you're up to at the moment for free informed prior consent about your filming?
Oh, because it's a public meeting, I have the right to record that public meeting, so if you don't like it, too bad.
No, not too bad. We have to make sure.
No, because we're in a public building.
Disclose.
No.
But we have to disclose.
You can disclose it, yeah.
So.
But that doesn't mean that they've got the choice to deny me that right.
But they have the right to leave if they want to.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not denying your right.
Yeah.
I'm giving people free informed prior consent to make informed decisions about their participation here today and what that looks like,
all
knowing
good.
that it's being recorded.
Yep.
So I always find that clarity is kindness. I always think if we have clarity about intent or what we're doing, then we're all sort of on the same page. There's no, and I think in the conversations about respect and having that clarity, I think that's a really important thing. But we might kick off with introductions. We didn't know how many people were going to come today, so hence why we've got a big table, lots of Mentos, and so we had the RSVP option there. So we were like, all right, we'll see who turns up, and we'll just work with what we've got. We've done it 100 times before, and it's a nice, beautiful, intimate group, which is lovely. So I think really nice, honest conversations as well. But we might start with introductions. Auntie Deb, did you want to start first?
I'm Deb Anderson, born and raised here in Toowoomba on Waka Waka country. Yeah. Done lots of stuff.
Yep.
No longer active in the community.
No worries.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Auntie Deb. Isabel, did you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, Isabel Malferrari. Thank you for coming today, everybody. I'm the head of learning and development here at Council and the project manager for the RAP. I moved to Toowoomba about 15 years ago from the Philippines, migrated with my 4 children. I grew up in the U.S. and am here very happy to be part of this very important work of Council, our journey. So happy to have met Mel, who is an amazing woman, has done some amazing things in this space, and the passion just blows me away.
Oh, thank you.
And very pleased to meet all of you. Thank you for coming today.
Thanks, Isabel. Teresa, did you want to, from the wings?
Isabel's assistant. My name's Teresa Gordon here. We're working with the development of this reconciliation action plan with Melanie and Bridget.
Yeah, these have been a delight to work with. Thank you. Yeah.
Janet Suey, Principal Cultural Advisor for the Southern Downs region of the QPS. And like Deb, I'm born and bred here in Toowoomba, so very exciting to see that councillor finally doing this.
Thanks, Janet.
Trish Cochran, been in Toowoomba since high school, been with my partner Tom. I'm non-Indigenous, my partner's Indigenous, Tom Clement. His family's been in Toowoomba for 40 odd years or whatever since they come down from out west. And yeah, I'm on a couple of local committees, Warriors and Tasker, run Jack Martin Centre, and then Warriors is a sports one that we hold footy events and take teams away to QMCs and stuff like that.
Oh,
so
wow.
Pretty involved with that side of it in the community.
Yeah, great.
Been doing that for 15, 16 years, something ridiculous.
Thank you.
Richard Jameson. I'm a Woodity man from east coast of Cape York, up near Shelburne Bay, and I've known Mel since back in university days, and I run a media production company on the Gold Coast called Wirral Media, and Mel's asked me to come up and help her co-facilitate this. And I've done a fair bit of work with Mel before as well, with the National Australia Day.
My best friends.
Your best friends.
The National Australia Day Council. That was a wild ride. So nothing. Yeah. This is cruisy.
So I'm coming from. I've come in just to help Mel and just bounce some ideas off that as well. Given our work that we've done over the last 7 or 8 years now with Reconciliation Australia. We've done all their media work for that period of time. So I'm going to show a couple of films that we've done with them, just to give you an idea of the stuff that the RA and the RAP does around governance and stuff particularly. So yeah, and I'll just bounce off some ideas with Mel as well.
Good afternoon, my name's Nick. I'm a mental health advocate with Task National, and I want to be here specifically on behalf of our cultural safety working group. I'm not sure what consultation I can provide, but I'm keen to listen and to learn, and I'm really glad to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
Thank you. And yeah, Mel Siren of Wabaka my woman, the founder of Black Bottle Professional Services. Really pleased to have won the contract for Toowoomba Regional Council to be leading the consultations and the drafting of the Reconciliation Action Plan. Black Wattle is a 100% Aboriginal and female owned consulting business. We're very proud of that. We operate in a collaborative model where we have collaborators like Richard that we go, here's an opportunity, does it align with our values, does it align with our skill set and our knowledge base? Do we think it will make meaningful, long-lasting contributions to our community? And we might say no, we might say yes, and then we'll put in a collaborative bid. Sometimes I'll go into other people's businesses, sometimes I'll come into ours, but we've got a beautiful little, I call it the Black Wattle Collaborator Group, and very proud of the work we've been doing. Been operating for about 6 years. I think we've had our 6th birthday. I can't keep up. We do a lot of reconciliation action plans and a lot of evaluations and a lot of cultural capability training. There are 3 core areas that we get a lot of inquiries for. But I've got some of our flyers here on the table as well, just outlining some of the other work that we do. So very proud of our little business. We're very quiet. We sort of lay low. We just get in, do the work and get out. We're predominantly been getting our work through referrals, to be honest, and I'm very proud to say this was the first tender we've ever submitted and we won it. So I was very proud of our efforts. So for 6 years it's all been referral work, and which is still coming in, which is, we're very blessed. So Richard and I will be co-facilitating, but I feel like it's a nice, beautiful, small group that will just be having really respectful conversations and, really sharing our professional lens, our cultural lens, and, our lived experiences as well. So thank you very much for taking the time to be here today. I think it's, lovely that people have taken the time out of their day to walk this path. I've got a little overview of what we'll be yarning about today. Some people like the structure and the format. Some people like it just to be, loose. That's okay. I roll with anything. I think after 15 years of teaching in the higher ed sector, anything goes. Nothing surprises me anymore. Low expectation, high return is kind of my approach. But I thought I'll just dot point a couple of things that we, should probably cover off, just that's good kind of process in regards to reconciliation action plans, and a couple of opportunities for you mob to talk about what you see as the opportunities and challenges. I put the top 3 there. I didn't know how big a group we were going to have. I thought if I cut it at 3 and we've got 50 people in the room, it's manageable, but since it's small, I'm happy for you to go to 4. I'm kidding. That's my poor attempt of humour. So we'll see how we go. I've just listed a couple of key things from my experience of rolling out reconciliation action plans. That governance, employment, business and procurement and the artwork are usually really key, significant parts of the conversation to be had. And also, what does future consultations and communication with council look like as well? So I wouldn't mind yarning that through as well. So any questions so far? No questions? All right.
I can say something.
Yeah.
So being on the Aboriginal and Advisory Committee for 2 terms for Toowoomba Regional Council, I did ask council, because it was a part of that group, that fought to be able to get some cultural awareness or cultural capabilities training and such within council. I did ask council who did they choose, and got no response as being on that Aboriginal Advisory Committee. So I'm just like to say I'm glad you're here.
Oh, thank you.
Especially with that spirit bird up there, that black cockatoo.
Yeah. You raised a really good point. Our family totem is a black cockatoo, and I wanted black cockatoo consulting. It was gone. Someone else had taken it. And I thought, well, what nourishes the black cockatoo? Black wattle. And for us as consultants, you know, 'cause the word consulting is a dirty word.
Yep.
Very mindful of that. I've worked in one of the top 4 consulting firms in the world, and I'm very much aware of, you know, the rep we get. But I thought, well, black wattle nourishes our communities. It nourishes our, you know, our totem. So we should be about nourishing our communities, which is why we went with black wattle professional services, because we're not here just to make the bungu and cash in and cash out. If we wanted to, we would have